a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense begins backed up here thanks to that poor return. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of this one ends up a safety?
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Running it back, it's Keller. The Trojans offense gets their first crack now. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And the Trojans looking to keep this drive moving. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 40 now. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
Offense will take the penalty, move them a little farther away from their own goal line. Penalty sets up a 1st down and 5. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal offense.
So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Dump off caught by the running back. Into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Back to throw. It's Rashada. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They can't slow him down. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here comes a handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. 1st down here for this offense. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And it's USC in front here as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So early contact with the defense. That'll push the ball up 5 yards. Second down after that previous play. And the tailback's got it again. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show the accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And the Trojans looking to cash in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, They've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now the try here for the extra point. The AT is good, so the lead is 9. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He's going to hand this off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Three guys up front, lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. They'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Peterson. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to 36. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He missed it. And the lead remains at 2 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
They get the second half started with the running play. Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to beat the sticks.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the single back takes the handoff. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right here. He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, USC.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Offense moving to a bunch formation. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hand.
And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. And he steps out after reaching the 30. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here's the second down play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We've always known over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Encroachment defense.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Peterson. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Play action here on first down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Short connection to the tight end here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Past the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. No chance to catch him. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kurt. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Handoff to the back. Moves his way for a first down at the 35.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit, to stop this offense. When this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Grab behind the line. It's Keller. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The offense with one last chance to win it here, or we're going to overtime. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. You've got to come up with a first down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him about the 14. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. Second down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pulls it in. It's Robinson.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. chasing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Illegal offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Movement at the second level of the defense now. On first down, it's play action. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Rashada. Throws it to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He knocks this one right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Gives it to the back. Important second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. So first and goal here. Can they punch it in and win the football game? Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the USC Trojans.